welcome to Because TV. Today's video is only one half of Because TV. Me, Scottie. Where's Tyler? So, like Tyler said in her previous video, we're going to be doing a lot more independent videos so we can showcase a lot more of our personalities and just give you guys different outlooks on our lives. Anything that you guys want to see from us, let us know. In today's video, I want to let you guys know a little bit about my success story as a beginner lash artist. So I'm super excited to share with you today a little bit of my journey and how mindset and manifestation have gotten me to where I am now, and has also allowed me to have such a clear, open mind and look forward to the future and what my business is going to bring. So I'm super excited to share with you guys my passion, finally being able to walk in my purpose, answer as many questions as I can. A lot of people that follow me on my lash page, they always ask me questions. How did I, get my craft to where it is currently, which I'm still perfecting. My craft is by no means perfect. I'm still learning every day. I'm still super open to learning. I'm still taking courses to perfect my craft. So I'm going to share with you guys exactly how I got here and what pushed me to take this path, because I'm so grateful that I did. Stay tuned. I want to just tell a little bit of my backstory, okay? So a little bit of my backstory. I am a licensed master cosmetologist. Initially, my goal was to become a hairstylist, okay? So that was my goal. I was set in stone that I wanted to be a hairstylist, right? Went to master cosmetology school. Decided that after cosmetology school, I was going to actually pursue my dreams. I moved to Atlanta. I've always fell back on hospitality. It's assured that if I was to jump back into hospitality, I'll get right back into a good financial situation because I was such a great server. So I knew that I was good at it. That was one of my strong points. So I always fell back on it, right? Of course, as a young entrepreneur, I get hit with so many obstacles. I have bills. I just have so much life that's being tossed at me. And honestly, I didn't enjoy doing hair. And I didn't get fulfillment out of it. I had to figure out what path I wanted to be on to create this generational wealth. My main goal is generational wealth. I just completely canceled doing hair out of my life. I fell on hospitality. I stayed in that comfort area for a while. I knew that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew that where I didn't want to do hair, I wanted to have a hair company. But I also knew that it takes money to make money. And then I decided to take on a role as an assistant general manager. So taking that assistant general manager position, I thought, I would actually be passionate about it. I was really good at it. However, it brought me to my wits' end. Okay? Like, it literally made me hate working for anybody. It made me literally realize that if you're investing so much into somebody else's business, you can be broke for a minute and invest those same 65 hours into your own business. And eventually you will see results. So I took that leap of faith and I went for it. I literally went for it. But while I was actually in my position, I was doing a lot of soul searching. So doing that soul searching, I had so many different ideas that I wanted to manifest. And my number one reason, the main thing that used to hold me back is fear. Even to this day, as much as I preach about mindset and I talk about manifestation, fear is always in me. Like, I invested in a hair company. And I still have my hair company, but I invested so much into my hair company that I didn't see that great deal of a return. And I'm like, okay, well, if I was to step out and actually focus solely on my hair company, I would flatline. Period. Like, I would literally, I would be broke as a joke with no hope. So I decided that I needed a hustle. I see everybody doing microblading. I still have my master cosmetologist license, mind you. So I knew that I wanted to do something in my field. So I'm like, okay, what exactly can I do? Microblading. So I took a microblading course and it just wasn't for me. My mom constantly pestered me about taking a lash course, right? So this is when lashes kind of first emerged. And, you know, I wasn't getting lash extensions. I knew nothing about lash extensions. I just thought that it was a really tedious process, and I didn't know about all of the benefits. Like I was very oblivious, and you know, ignorance is a bliss. With you not knowing, you have to be willing to open your mind to learning. So every time my mom would tell me about this great service, I would just shut her down. Like, I don't want to do that. No, that's too tedious. I don't got the patience. I'm not about to sit up and do that for all of those hours. Like, I was just so negative about the thought of being a lash tech. I was so negative about it. And my mom ended up taking a course, right? So my mom took a course. When my mom took a course, you know, she was like, this ain't for me either. But nevertheless, she was like, this is not for me, but I think that you will be great at it. I think that you will be really, really good at it. I really think that you should do it. So, I mean, every other week, my mom she just kept pestering me. She just kept pestering me about it. And I'm just like, Mom, I don't want to do that. Stop talking to me about it. Da, 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 da. And like, she's seen something in me that, you know, I didn't see in myself. And I'm so forever grateful for her for that, because I mean, still to this day, her and my boyfriend, they're my #1 supporters, no doubt. But she just seen that, and she kept, you know, pushing that button, pushing that button, pushing that button, until I was just like at my wit's end with my job. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a lash course. Well, that's not exactly what happened. I started to research a little bit more because it was in the back of my head. And like I said, I'm looking for this hustle. I'm starting to look at lash videos. And I'm like, well, I'm a cosmetologist. Like, I got it. Like, nobody can tell me nothing. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to drop a pic of my first set, right? So that is my first set. And with that being said, Satira, you are a real one, sis. I decided to just look at a YouTube tutorial, and with the stuff that my mom had, I had already purchased a lash table, a ring light, so I was like, I'm ready to go. I can be a self-taught lash artist. Oh my gosh, it took literally 5 hours to do this girl set, and literally her eyes were glued shut. I'm kind of shocked she got lashes today because I didn't know what I was doing, but I tried. But my mom like, okay, I think that I am gonna take a lash course. So here's my mom like, okay, you take a lash course, I'm gonna pay for it. Like, she's like, I'm gonna make sure you're not gonna back out. Like, you're gonna take this lash course and you're gonna be good. So she paid for my lash course. My lash course was 4 weeks long. Not 4 whole weeks, it was like a day per that week. So for 4 days, honestly. And I took that lash course. That lash course, it taught me literally the basics, and that's what I needed to just hit the ground and run. There's so many horror stories where people have bad experiences doing lash trainings. This training did teach me the basics. You will always need continued education. You will always need to broaden your horizons and figure out what works for you, but it gave me the foundation so I can build my business, right? So from that, I started to become engulfed in the lash industry. I didn't know it was such a huge growing industry that's getting better and better day by day. And it's the perfect time to jump into this industry and make a mark for yourself, right? I'm gonna step away from my actual job. I'm not working for anybody else anymore. And I'm gonna hit the ground running. I'm gonna promote myself, I'm gonna create my brand, and I'm gonna practice. So the first thing that I did, I dived right into taking clients. You know, I already had my master cosmetologist license. Now I'm certified. So the next step is to actually start taking clients. So I was offering $50, $65 sets. I was offering that to build up my craft. as I'm building my craft. You know, I'm keeping clients, I'm retaining some, but I'm not retaining many because I'm still learning myself. So I built my portfolio on social media. I really invested the time into my branding, into my color scheme, into my page, into my entire aesthetic policies. I made those super thorough. I tried to do all of the work, and of course things improved as I got better. I learned how to tweak and adjust certain things to fit my business for it to work for me, right? So I already had like a clear mind, and it was just like from there everything just started to flow. Like it was so natural, it was so effortless, and I think that it's the perfect time to jump into this industry. Like, don't think it's too late, don't think that it's too overly saturated, because it's not. It's enough eyes out here for all of us to have clients and for all of us to flourish. Okay, so I built my business off of the mindset that what's for me is for me. I feel like with that belief, that led me to the place that I'm in now. I hear a lot of lash techs saying that they no longer do lashes because of their clients. I love all of my clients to death. Like, if it wasn't for them, my business would not be where it is today. I literally attract what I put out. So of course you have a few bad apples here and there. It's such a fulfilling service. Like I said, it's such a fulfilling industry, and I can't wait to bloom in it, and I can't wait for my brand to make its mark. I'm finally feeling like I'm walking in my path and I'm walking in my truth. And this whole purpose of this video is to say, you know, mindset is everything. If you haven't grasped anything from this, like, your mindset is a lot of where you will be in the future and how you see yourself in the next 10 to 20 years, or how you see your business. But your mindset have to be there. Your mindset is so powerful. Even when you hit roadblocks, you start to look at those like those. Well, what could I learn from that? Because, you know, that was a roadblock, but I know something in there that I can gain from it. Okay. Alright, you guys, so I have a lot more videos coming to you guys on my lash tech career. I eventually want to show you my favorite products. Let me know what you want to see as far as lash tech videos. So I want to make this a little more creative. So let me know what you want to see from me. I'm willing to talk about anything. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And look for our next video Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Love you guys. Bye.